consistent with the door below. Do you want me to address the garage question at this time?
If you would like to, yeah, you still have 6 minutes left of your presentation, so please.
I really just wanted to focus on the, you can go to the next page. There's really the form and mass on these 2 pages, and then as it fits into the to the neighborhood, and then this is precedence on the bottom row. I can't see what it says on the screen, but you can see that 2 doors down, we have a very simple double gable.
I think your connection is bad because your video is frozen. Oh, there we go.
We've lost you there for
I'm frozen.
but I did pause your time.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, am I back?
You're back.
This is hard. Okay. And then the precedent of just the double windows of the double hung windows, and the decorative gable with the fish scales at the top. So I don't really have more to present. It's kind of simple to say that it fits within the characteristics of the neighborhood. And then as well, meeting with the Baker Neighborhood Review in September, they didn't have any negative feedback comments. So.
Okay. Well, thank you. Do any commissioners have any questions for the applicant?
Going to the garage, I do just have one question. So with the, as Brittany had mentioned, the setback being in mind that you guys, it sounds like that will be proposed and reviewed at a later date. But it does make me wonder, could you just talk about the access from the garage to the front unit? That was something that caught my attention, and especially with the setback. I was just curious, kind of with the clearance there, what you guys were thinking.
So the idea would be the garage would belong to the back unit. And so you could go along from the side of the garage on the south side of the building, south side of the home, into that entry. So the front home actually doesn't have access to the garage.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, and then as far as the garage pad, actually the Baker Neighborhood Review, they brought that up as well, the 12-foot setback, and we talked about they would allow it to work as, you know, parallel parking spot if you wanted to park there. They said that's an option. We also talked about the turning radius to get into the garage, and it sounds like we might push it back a little less to maybe 8 feet as a good balance between all of those functions.
Okay. I guess that brings a question up for me to staff. Is that something that would need to be, can that be pushed to can that be part of the part 2 review, the details?
Yes, and staff was supportive of the garage shifting location. Again, as that garage is subordinate to the primary structure and the surrounding structures, it's simple in design, and shifting its location, as long as it meets zoning requirements, is not a big deal in our opinion, and is something that could be easily reviewed as part of part 2.
Great. All right. Any further questions from commissioners? Looks like not, so we can yeah, thank you for your presentation. Any recap, Jesse? So, all right, deliberation, what do we think?
Looks appropriate to me.
Okay,
agree that some of the simplification of materials during phase 2, but the actual massing looks straightforward.
I agree, seeing a lot of nodding heads. Sorry for those who are watching virtually, looks like we're all kind of in agreement here. Does anybody want to make a motion?
I've got it up, I can do it. I move to approve with conditions, application 2025-COA-713 for the new construction Phase 1 mass form and context at 321 North Delaware Street as per design guidelines 4.1 to 4.6, 4.8 to 4.13, 4.15 to 4.16, 4.18 to 4.19. Character defining features for the Baker Neighborhood Historic District, presented testimony, submitted documentation, and information provided in the staff report with the following conditions. That the applicant provide east and west elevation drawings for the garage. That the applicant correct dimensions in the plan set so that they are consistent throughout the application materials.
Thanks for your second. Emily, second, and that was Elizabeth with the motion originally. All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstain? Looks like that's unanimous. All right, and then I actually just have a quick thing that I realized, for the consent agenda, I don't think I noted who made the motion and seconded it. Can.
It was Bree
Yeah.
motion
Bree
and I
made the motion.
seconded it.
And Elizabeth seconded it for the record. Okay, then we do not have any violations. We had an item removed from the agenda for that. We do not have any business items, and is it still correct that we do not have any discussion items, Brittany? All right. Well, then, I will go ahead and adjourn the meeting here at 1:34 PM. Thank you, everyone.
Fastest meeting ever.